5スイニング、が終わるのが、17日後ということで、いつもよりかなり短くなってます。でウィークエンドクラシックが始まるのが8日後。あははは。スカウティングリポートのジュライですね、4月。お、いや、これ19分の1当たってくれたな。
Welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Devils and the Aces. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. Towing the slab in today's game, Clark Schmidt.
The shortstop.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Then there's 1 down. In half up to him. The half daddy. In the air, center field. Carter gets under it. Drops into the glove. 2 up, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Swings through the sweeper. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
High fly ball out to center field. Carter hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Petco Park. And getting to start, Paul Skeens. What do you have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And now it's Manny Machado. There's a strike. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Comebacker to the mound. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in San Diego, now it's the DH, Freddie Freeman. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double.
That is it. The right fielder, number 44.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Eric Davis, the next to hit. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next offering is foul back. Runner at second, nobody out. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The 0-1. Goes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But
runner on the move. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So digging in, Christian Moore. Fouled off. Things late.
the last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Check swing, and that's a ball. Runner on the go. Ball misses. No throw, safe at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Luis Robert. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit, likely will score 2. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And that one upstairs. Freeman on third. Davis at second with 2 gone. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
Machado whips it to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. So up next, Jorge Polanco.
Second baseman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Jeter towards the line, corrals it, and there's 2 away. And now Evan Carter.
The center fielder, Evan.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Manny Machado.
For the Devils, the third baseman,
Schmidt
Manny
back to work.
Machado.
And there's a strike.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter, went down on strikes his first time through. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now, Ian Happ. Jeter over at first with 1 away. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball 1.
In the dirt. Top of the third, no score. On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand flip. There's 1. Double play. What a quick killing inning to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Contreras
The
now.
first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Contreras in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Two
Try to go
strikes.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Dalton Rushing will hit next. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Piazza fires to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. At the plate, Jimmy Rollins. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
I guess you throw it that hard, you
0-2
can
the count.
get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a danger.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. On to the 4th.
Leading off
And
for
now
Tempe,
here is
the catcher.
Mike Piazza.
Piazza.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ball 1 there. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Doubled his first time up. And there's a foul ball. Freeman hits it in the air. Carter should have this one. That's out number 2. So digging in, Eric Davis. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
The count.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next
1-1.
pitch, not close, up high. Into center. Carter, long run on his horse. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park. Bottom of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Carroll.
That's in there. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters,
0-1.
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Happ puts it away for the
The
out.
third
One up, one
baseman, number
down.
13.
Now Machado
Manny.
up here.
Machado.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
These
0-1
hitters
the
have
count.
come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to do
0-2.
it.
And that's down, a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Back
The
against the
left
wall
fielder,
with 2
number 8.
strikes, but fouled
Yeah.
away. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center
0-1.
field.
Happ, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Has some trouble with it.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
This one in the dirt. Machado leads off first with one away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now a man into scoring position. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Robert under it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times.
Oh, gets dirty. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play. So up next, Christian Moore. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses across to first, and a couple of quick outs. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. And that's way high. Ball one. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Jeter right there to make the grab. One away. So digging in, Evan Carter. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a foul ball.
He's in.
Absolutely bang at first. Made his speed really work for him right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the base.
Runner takes off. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Carter, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Contreras swings and blasts one. Well hit. Left field. Gone. A laser to left. It's 2-0. 1 down. And here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. That one in triple digits.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza collects, fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty.
Jimmy.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Machado makes the play, and the inning is over. Back here in San Diego, now here is Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Schmidt back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ground ball. Polanco tosses to first. Machado is out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Jeter.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now a chance for Ian Happ. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one ripped to left, and foul ball. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Happ lays off.
2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and we'll see another. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Polanco tosses to first. And that is that. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Piazza down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Manny Machado up to the plate.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Davis. And he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, bases
The left
empty.
fielder,
And
number
the batter
8,
now, Ian Happ.
Happ.
Moore. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Here.
Piazza.
Raisel Iglesias into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
This to third. Machado throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. lifted in the air, right center field. Carter. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. And now the right fielder, Eric Davis. 1 for 2.
Eric Davis.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Way out front for strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open.
3.
Now that's strike 3. Back here at Petco Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Roman Anthony. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss. There goes the runner. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Tag out. Piazza with a great throw.
Number
To the batter now, Evan Carter. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
That one not close. 1-2 to count. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
2 down, nobody on. Robert under it. And that is that. Back here in San Diego. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
Palmeiro.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Dennis Eckersley. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ calls it in, and there's 1 away. Now Christian Moore. Liner. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Luis Robert now. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Spin throw, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Manny Machado. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. The tying run at the plate. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location just to swing it.
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. Slowed it down to the box, and On to the bottom of the eighth. Here comes Wilson
The first
Contreras.
baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Going on.
0-1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that misses. And that's ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside
That's ball
low. Now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Catcher,
Now the catcher up to hit. Dalton rushing. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is down low.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is downstairs. And now 3 balls,
3 balls
and a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at
Count is
1-0-1.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down, base is
batter
empty.
number 11.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jimmy Rollins.
Rollins.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. All set to start the 9th in this one. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Craig Kimbrell.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And it's fouled off. That's off the
that's
mark,
off the plate.
and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Ian Hatt. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Good job to fight that one off. Popped in the air, left field, reaching for it, and brings it in. So they're down to their final out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Outside corner, there's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Great pitchers.
それではまたねバイバーイ。